In this lesson, you'll develop and use models to observe patterns of land found on Earth. Let's look back at the video you saw earlier in the lesson. How would you describe the land you saw? In this activity, you'll create a model of a landform. To carry out the investigation, you'll use safety goggles, an aluminum pan, clay, and a cup of water. You'll create a model of one type of landform for this activity. Before you begin, ask a question. What question will your landform model help you explain to a classmate? Take a moment to think about a landform that you can make using a model of clay. Think about a question that can be answered using the model you'll make. After recording your question in your notebook, select Continue. You will see several photos of different landforms. You'll choose one of these photos to help guide you as you build your model. Continent, canyon, mountain, valley, plain, island. If you need to, you may go back and make changes to the question you wrote a few moments ago. Select Continue when ready. Select a landform from the table to view an image and a clay model of the landform. Select Next to return to the table and view another landform or move on. If you need to, you may go back and make changes to the question you wrote at the beginning of this activity. Select Continue when you are ready to move on. Use the image of the continent as a guide to build a model of a continent with clay. Add water to model the location of water around the continent. In this video, we added some blue food coloring to the water to make it more visible. Use the image of the canyon as a guide to build a model of a canyon with clay. Add water to model the location of water in the canyon. In this video, we added some blue food coloring to the water to make it more visible. Use the image of the mountain as a guide to build a model of a mountain with clay. Use the image of the valley as a guide to build a model of a valley with clay. Add water to model the location of water in the valley. In this video, we added some blue food coloring to make the water more visible. Use the image of the plain as a guide to build a model of a plain with clay. Use the image of the island as a guide to build a model of the island. Add water to model the location of water around the island. In this video, we added some blue food coloring to the water to make it more visible. Draw and label the landform in your notebook. When you've finished, select Continue. Now that you've finished drawing your model, take some time to communicate your findings. Use your model and drawing to answer the question you asked at the beginning of the activity.